Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who may or may not already know, my name is Alex, aka Yellowberry.
I'm like, damn, you so fine, girl, what is your sign? She say I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a Capricorn, the beginning and end. I got a friend for your friend, hey, I'm making all of this money to spend. Deal stores buying.
Hey, I don't bite. And by the title of today's video, you already know why you are here. We are going to get into a little conversation about color correcting. If you guys have me on Instagram and if you follow my YouTube channel, you know I am heavy on the color correcting, okay? I cannot do a full beat. I can even go out my house with makeup on if I do not have that extra step of color correcting. For those of you who do not know what color correcting is, it's just basically a step in your makeup that you do whenever you want to like cover up any hyperpigmentation or any red marks, any kind of situation that you got on your face that you do not want peering through your makeup. I know a lot of the time people ask me questions. What color do I use to color correct? Why do I color correct? What color do I think would be a great match for them for color correcting? Can they use concealer as color corrector? And today's video is going to basically be a demo if concealer works better than actual color corrector, or do they work the same? Does one work better than the other? All that's going to be answered in this video. So stay tuned to see more. All right, guys. So here we are. I have a fresh face. Eyebrows are done, so now the first step that we're gonna go in with is priming. I'm gonna go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. If you guys are new to my channel, you know this is my go-to. Please comment down below with any great primers. I'm more into like, you know, conditioning primers. Nothing that'll make my skin feel like too dry. I think it's about time I try a new primer. I like the LYS primer, but it's very drying, so I just feel like I want to wait until like maybe the summertime to like really dive into it. So now for today's test, as you know by the title, we are going to see about color correcting. So I have dark circles under my eyes. Some like to argue me, say I don't, but I think I do. I have dark circles under my eyes. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my face from like acne, because you know your girl can't stop popping them pimples. Who else is a pimple popper like me? So yeah, I like to color correct to make sure that, you know, those dark marks are not peering through my makeup. It's not that obvious if I don't color correct, but I do feel as though because, you know, I'm really into makeup, I can definitely see the difference whenever I color correct, whenever I don't color correct. I get a lot of questions asking me, you know, what's a great color corrector? What's a great picture? So I do have a chart, which I will put right here. So according to the chart, the color peach is to cancel out dark circles and combats dark spots on light to medium skin. Orange cancels out dark circles and combats dark spots on dark to deep skin. Red cancels out dark circles on deep skin. Green calms targeted intense redness on all skin tones. Yellow calms overall mild redness on all skin tones. And purple cancels dark circles and brightens dullness on medium skin tone. So according to this chart, I would be in like the light to medium skin range, which means I should be using peach. However, I use what I feel works for me. So the two methods that I mainly use in order to color correct is I will go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange Corrector, which you guys, again, if you are not new to my channel, you know this is my holy grail. And today we're also going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the color 370. For those of you who do not know, I usually do conceal with two colors, 370 and 340 in my Fenty Beauty. However, I use 370 to conceal. And sometimes concealer has like a interchangeable meaning. So conceal could literally mean, you know, to conceal something, to hide the marks and stuff like that. And then some people also use concealer to highlight. They're both pretty much the same thing. However, the different colors that you use will make the difference. So for instance, I use 370, which is the darker color, and to conceal. So basically to make sure that my skin tone is even. And then I'll go in with 340 to highlight. But that's another story for another time. After I prime my face, I normally go in with my color corrector. So on the left side of my face, we're going to color correct with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I like to place it on my bags. Again, any hyperpigmentation I have on my face, you guys can see that I have like a lot of scarring around my jawline. And I'm gonna do half my mustache, and under here I feel like I have like a black line. I don't know if you can see, it's like a black shadow, a black line under my lip. I'm gonna take this flat BH Cosmetics brush and blend that all out. Whenever I use my Orange Corrector, I like to blend out underneath my eyes first, only because I don't want too much corrector under there. I literally just want to correct the dark mark. I don't want it to be dragged out all the way like a raccoon eye. I look like a spotted leopard. So this side is done. Now I'm gonna go on with my Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 370 and do the same thing. It's dark. I have a dark mark right here that I'm gonna conceal. And I have some dark marks down here. I'm gonna take that same brush but on the other side, the clean side, and just blend that out. Wow. I forgot to do the top of my lip. I forgot to blend this side too. And bear in mind, you can blend out your color corrector with anything. I personally just like using this brush because I don't use it for anything else. I don't like to do it with my beauty blender because then I have like orange color corrector on it, then I want to, you know, blend out my foundation. But so far, this is what the face looks like. As you can see, this side is clearly gonna win because it's my skin color, and then this side I look like a spotted leopard. But so far, this is what it looks like. All of my dark marks are concealed. Next order of business, we are gonna go in with the foundation. So this is the real test. Today we're gonna go in with my NARS Sheer Glow in the color Tahoe. Make sure I shake that up real good. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush that looks like this. I don't know the name of it. I'm just gonna blend out my face. All right, so this is it all blended out. This side. Let me actually blend this out a little bit more. So far everything is looking pretty identical in my opinion. What do you think? The next order of business would be to conceal. So being that I already concealed the side underneath my makeup, I'm just gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 340. Like I told you guys earlier, usually I would go in with both, but I don't find it to be necessary. And then on my left side where I use the orange color corrector, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 370, which is to conceal. And then I'm also going to go in with the color 340, which is to highlight. Actually, no. I'm gonna use 370 as well under this eye. What you do to one side, you should do to the other. Then I'm gonna put 370 everywhere else. Using my Real Techniques Essential Foundation brush, I get a lot of questions about what I use to blend out my concealer, and it is this brush. Okay, now that that is all blended out, this is what my foundation looks like. This side is the side where I used pure concealer to color correct, and this side is the side where I use the red color corrector. Right now, as you can see, underneath my eyes does not have like a gray tinge to it. It looks very true to the concealer that I put on. You don't see any like overcast shadow from my bags. However, you can still see my bags, but it's not like a dark shadow underneath it as it normally would be if I did not conceal or if I didn't use the color corrector. On the side of my face, you do not see my pimple scarring. As you guys, I don't know if you can recall, but in the beginning of the video, I did show you guys my pimple scarring. Had I not color corrected, you would have been able to still kind of see it faintly. I find that even when I use a full coverage foundation, like you'll still kind of see it, like it won't look as smooth. Now don't get me wrong, y'all, color correcting does not get rid of pimples. As you can see, you can still see my little pimples and blemishes and stuff like that, but you do not see the color of my hyperpigmentation peering through. Same as this side. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had like an acne scar somewhere right here. I think it was like over here somewhere. You do not see that peering through. So far, my thought and opinion about using color corrector, a colored color corrector or a concealer, I feel like they both give you the same look. I think it's about preference, whether or not you want to use orange color corrector or peach, or if you want to use your concealer. So I'm just gonna finish off the rest of my face and show you guys how it turned out. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. So, like I mentioned to you guys like 50 times already, this is the side that I use concealer to color correct, and this is the side that I use orange color corrector to correct my dark marks. And guys, I think we have a tie! I definitely think we have a tie. Like I explained previously, you do not see any of my dark marks or any of my blemishes that I showed you guys before. Like, sis is looking good, clean, smooth, and flawless on this side as well. She's giving, like it's really giving. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below, what do you think is a better match for me? Do you think it's the orange color corrector? Do you think it's the concealer? Do you think that they have the same results? And what do you use for yourself, if you use any? Or did you learn anything from this video? You know, what do you think will work better for you? I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Do not forget to subscribe. I don't know why I always forget to tell you guys that. I need to start saying that at the beginning of the video. I love you all, though. See you in the next one. Bye.